Hi guys, welcome back. Red Bull Romaniacs 2023, The Impossible, and it's the eve before the prologue, and there's a reason why it's called it The Impossible this year. It's the 20th anniversary for one, but flipping heck, if you saw this here, this prologue, all these obstacles now, there's some guys looking at the moment and they are thinking, man, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be a lot harder than last year. Check this out. So we're just at the starting area for tomorrow morning, and we're straight into the ramp there. Quite a steep ramp into a bit of a pit. Now if you're going to be good, I'm expecting maybe some of the pros might jump this, or they might ride it, I don't know, but it's going to be tricky whichever way you want to do it. Some of the lower class riders, man, they're going to have some difficulty. So up the ramp, jump through the pit, up onto the next area, which is a bit of a slope into another ramp, which is a bit of a gap jump. A decent gap there, so again I can see a lot of guys just trying to ride this through as best they can, getting over this this triple log section here. Moving on, we've got the tyres. These don't look too bad, to be honest. I'm going to get onto the other side so you can see more of it, and I've got more of a clear run without walking into people. So you've got all these tyre sections, which they're okay. I'm quite happy with those if I were riding. I won't be too concerned about these. Just get down here. Now that first little bit though looks like a right challenge though. So that's all the tyres sorted. Bit of a gap, then we're then into the digger buckets. That's Mark Jackson on top, silver class, just having a look, weighing it all up, and in the distance there we've got Paul Westgarth and Simon Nutter. Paul Mackay's about. So we've got the logs, digger buckets, over the digger buckets into a bit of a rock garden with a lot of nasty holes in there. Over the rock garden.
Sidecar here was drive a smart car.
Yeah, Thomas McDuff says if you've got a trials and sidecar, do that easy. So, digger buckets, rock garden, bit of a gap, more logs, digger buckets again, into another rock garden. Looks a bit sketchy, a lot of holes, so you have to be careful coming through that. Then into a bit of a log matrix where there's a chain. I hate those chains. And then we're then into a ramp section. Let's have a walk up this ramp if we can. You can see that wall of death over there. We're now on top of the ramp. There's a bit of a gap jump here. I think the other way around is underneath, so we'll go underneath. Let's go back down here. Go this way. So yeah, if you are not going over the jump, it's going to be up onto the platforms, going left or right. We'll just walk around here. Down the ramp there. If you're doing the gap jump on the top, you'll be coming down this ramp. I'll show you that side. That's another exit point from the lower platform at the back. And then we've got a freestyle ramp here, plus another ramp. We'll just have a run up here. And then we're down there into a bit of a water splash. So down the ramp, jump the water splash if you dare. If you do the freestyle ramp, you're straight down the opposite side approaching the tyre matrix on the opposite ramp. We won't walk up that, but that's going to be quite difficult getting up for some guys, I would think. Maybe for a lot of them. And then same again on the opposite side. I think they're actually on top as well. In fact, I will climb up. Be careful. Yeah, tyres on top. I'm assuming that the wall of death over there might be for the main races. I don't know. We'll have to see how it pans out tomorrow. It's just hard to see how it's going to work and how it all links together at the moment. So I'll just get myself off this without killing myself. And then we're up to another 2 ramps either side. Oh, we've got the concrete barrier in front. So if you're good enough, up the ramp onto the flat area, dropping down into the sandpit, over the log on the opposite side. We'll just climb up over this concrete barrier, and that is the same up onto the ledge, dropping down into the sandpit, over the tree trunk, the log, and then into another concrete obstacle with logs. Flipping heck, this is not good. You're gonna have to get any momentum and try and clean this in something like 1. It's got to be over the centre section. It's got to be. We'll climb over here. And then we're into some more logs, which is nicely spaced apart. You're gonna have to get some momentum just to try and clean these in 1. And then we've got some logs at 45-degree angle in a V shape, and they're still building on some of the last sections at the moment, as we can see. So in the last few hours now, it'll all be finished, and we'll be back in the morning. So just walking around, we're just looking at another section now, and it's looking like the course is going to be a figure of 8. And from the last point I was a moment ago, which was over there, they're going to come on the concourse. That's the pavement footpathway, up the ramp here, etc., and then over these ramps here. So where it goes from there, I don't know. It might be just straight down the tarmac back to the towards the starting area. So there you go, guys. That is the prologue for the Impossible 2023 Red Bull Romaniacs. Wish you were here. See you soon.